Part 1. Introduction to Real Estate and House Hacking. Welcome to MP, Money Problem, the place where future millionaires come for inspiration. Did you know that someone owns every building you've ever walked into, and that's making them wealthy? Real estate has created more millionaires than any other asset class in history. The best part? You don't need to be a millionaire to start. From everyday people renting out a spare room to the ultra-rich buying entire neighborhoods, today we'll explore how real individuals are leveraging real estate to build incredible wealth. We'll break this down into levels, starting from the basics. Becoming wealthy through real estate doesn't mean you have to own skyscrapers or flip million-dollar properties. In fact, the first step for most people is often a happy accident. At level 1, you're a house hacker. Imagine living in a 2-bedroom apartment and sharing rent with a roommate. Life is good and bills are manageable. But one day, your roommate decides to move out, and your landlord needs someone to fill that room. Why not take matters into your own hands? Instead of letting the landlord find a new tenant, you say, "Don't worry, I'll cover the full rent and find someone new." You post a listing, meet a few candidates, and sign a lease with a new roommate. But instead of splitting the rent 50-50, you pay a little extra, maybe $100 to $200 a month. This is called subletting, and it can be quite lucrative. Now, imagine if you could do this with a property of your own. What if you bought a small duplex, lived in one unit, and rented out the other? You could cover most or all of your mortgage. Now, you're not just living for free. You're building equity in your own home each month, and that money goes straight into your net worth. This is how the game begins. When your home transitions from being your largest expense to your first investment, you realize your home can earn money for you. Part 2. Becoming a landlord and the BAR strategy. Let's move forward. Now that you've moved out of that duplex, instead of selling it, you're renting both units. You have 2 tenants sending you money each month. While this isn't entirely passive income, you might need to paint a wall occasionally, upgrade a fridge, or fix a leaky faucet. The rent keeps rolling in consistently, and most of the time, you don't have to think about it. You wake up, check your phone, and see 2 deposits from your tenants. Congratulations! You're making money while you sleep. You're officially a landlord now, and this is where many people fall in love with real estate. However, this doesn't come without some effort. You still have to collect rent, respond to issues, and deal with late payments here and there. But the income is steady. You're no longer just working. Your property is working for you, and that's called leverage. If you're serious about building wealth, you need to apply this mindset to everything. Now, let's introduce a powerful strategy known as BRRR: buy, rehab, rent, refinance, repeat. Picture this. You buy a distressed property at a low price, then you rehab it to increase its value. Once the value goes up, you rent it out and then refinance to pull out your initial investment. This not only helps you earn money, but also allows you to reinvest in other projects. The BRR strategy is an excellent way to build your real estate portfolio without waiting and saving for years. You're using the value you just created to fund your next move. Isn't that amazing? Part 3. Commercial real estate and special opportunities. At the next level, you've secured a rental in a great city. Nothing fancy, just clean, cozy, and in a safe, walkable neighborhood. But you start to realize that bigger opportunities are waiting for you. Have you ever heard of commercial real estate? This is where the big opportunities arise. When you invest in commercial real estate, you're not just dealing with regular tenants. Instead, you have businesses signing long-term leases, sometimes up to 5 years. This means your income will be more stable, and you won't have to worry about issues like leaking pipes or late rent. In many cases, businesses take on the responsibility for maintenance costs and property taxes. Think about it. You're creating a steady income stream without needing to manage daily tasks. This allows you to focus on growing your portfolio and seeking other opportunities. And don't forget, there are many more opportunities beyond commercial real estate. Sectors like mobile home parks, agricultural land, self-storage units, and even billboards can yield high returns. These areas may not be your first thought, but they can be incredibly profitable and stable. Remember, the biggest asset you have is your mind. By educating yourself and thinking outside the box, you can unlock new avenues for wealth creation. Thank you for watching. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to subscribe to the Money Problem channel, share your thoughts in the comments, and let's discuss with our financial experts. Your journey to financial freedom starts here.